remember me saying this in my last video that I made? I think this is going to be one of the first weeks in probably about a month where I ain't got to fix nothing. I came out this morning, Friday morning. I was going to drive this truck to Tractor Supply. And dead as a doorknob. Nothing was left on. The batteries were dead. So I'm glad I didn't turn it off yesterday once it started. So when I get back Sunday from visiting family, I'll be putting 2 batteries in it. I bought the 2 batteries that's in it now back in July 2020 when I first bought the truck. I went to a Ford dealership and bought it in Kansas and had it back. And at the second crank, the batteries were dead in it. So they did last about 2.5 years. So I bought these 2 Die-Hard Platinums in July of 2020 when I first bought this truck. And then they died on Friday. And I just had them tested. Today's Monday. I just had them tested. And one of the batteries came out reading good. So Advance wouldn't replace it. But I went ahead and bought 2, or I bought 1. And they replaced 1. I wanted the same cell in both of the batteries. And then I'll just keep this in here on a charge every once in a while in the building. And when I have one go out in another vehicle, I'll use it. So I'll go ahead and install these real quick. Okay, I got these new batteries installed real quick. Let's see if it cranks. All right, here we are about Wednesday about 2 o'clock. So yesterday after I got the batteries and the truck wouldn't crank, I got a hammer out and pecked the starter, and it started with pecking it one time. So that told me it was a starter on it. And I called a shop in front of the house that said they could do it. And the starter was $238. A CarQuest one from Advance, and they said it'd be around another $240 labor, give or take. He said it'd be around $500 for the starter replacement with the taxes, somewhere around in that. So I went to Ford, and Ford in Whiteville said the starter's $565. It'd be right around $900 to $950 for the starter replacement. So I took it this morning to the shop that I called, and I just got it back. And there's videos where they show removing the inner fender liner and getting the starter out through the frame rail on the top side. And I was going to do it myself, and then I talked myself out of it with that tight fit, because it looks like it's pretty difficult. So what the shop did, they said they couldn't do it. They took the oil filter off and I guess the pump that the filter sets on, and put a new filter and a gasket on. And with that and the starter, it ends up being $536.97. So about $270 worth of parts. So, but it was a guarantee I had my truck back today, though, and me not having to do it in the driveway. So I'm gonna go in here now and see if I can book a load, because I want to make sure I got my truck back before I book the load, and wouldn't be able to go get it. All right, see you on the next load. In this business, that's something you should never say.